Hello everyone. Today we will talk about how we can create a replication controller and replica set. Both are the topics of Kubernetes, and we will today we'll talk about these two things. So, what is a replication controller? Actually, whenever we create a pod, it gets created on a one node. So, what happens if that pod gets deleted? We will lose our all applications which was deployed on that port. So for availability and so that our application not get deleted, we use replication controller. Replication controller, what it does is it creates the required number of replicas of that pod which you will give as a template. Like my previous pod is running with the image name Apache HTTPD, so it will create a pod of Apache and the number of replica you will mention in the spec file. So whenever it gets down, any pod gets down, replication controller automatically make that pod up. So the job of replication controller is to manage the number of pod that was defined in the spec file. uh, like if you provide three pods inside the replication controller, so it will maintain that number. Means whatever, if any pod get crashed or any pod gets deleted, it will again make the pod up and will make the number of pod equal to 3. So it will maintain the total number of pods. So this is the use of replication controller. And first let's see how we can create a replication controller. So first let's see what we have. kubectl get nodes, both nodes are ready. Get pods, no pods are there, so let's create a pod. I already have a spec file, so let's see my first pod and type backend label and nginx. First image nginx. I'm using the image nginx here, and pod name will be my first pod. So let's create a pod. kubectl create -f spec file name, this one. So our pod created. Let's see, get pods. So it is still creating. Get pods. Just describe this pod so that we have more detail about pod. So started. So I think it is running. Yeah. So we have created a pod, and my pod spec file is this pod, this one. So we will use this pod as a template in replication controller spec file. So just go to application controller, new one.yaml. We will create a replication controller by using this template. So first create the replication controller spec file. API version syntax is similar. v1 kind will give replication controller metadata will provide the name my RC my replication control. Label will provide labels. labels type, let's say backend we are providing. This is just a key value pair, so you can give anything you want. Type, and then we will define the spec file for the replication controller. So under the replication controller spec file we have different properties. First we have a template, then we have replicas. So these two will be used in the replication controller. Template, will use the template of the pod. So just copy this one and we'll paste under the template. Just align it. Metadata, labels, and the labels type, spec. This is the pod spec, so we need to align this. For name, image. So we have aligned this. Now let's see which is, I think they are in same alignment. Yeah. So replicas, let's say we need to create 3 replicas of this pod. So what and we have made the replication controller spec file. So what it will do like already we have one pod running, so it will create another 2 pods, new pods, to make total 3 pods. So just create it, cube ctl create hyphen f rc underscore new 1.ml, and our application controller is created. Let's see our pods are, see, 2 new pods are getting created, and we can also see in a void mode by using hyphen void. All the 3 will be created on a node, worker node. I have only one worker node, so it will be created on that. And these are 2 IPs that is assigned to our pods, 2 3. Let's say all the 3 has been created. So now if get pods, and if you want to list the replication controller, get rc command is there, my rc. You can write rc or replication controller, replic replication controller, so you can list anyway. Now we have 3 pods. So if I'll delete any one pod, it will automatically get created. Let's delete the pod. So the pod is deleted. Let's say, see, our pod is again getting created, and it will be created soon. So see, so this is the job of replication controller. If any pod gets deleted or any pod get crashed, replication controller automatically make that pod up, and will make the number of pod equal to the number of replicas you define in spec file. So this is it from my side for replication controller. Hope you have enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.